Hi everyone, Alana here. I thought I'd share with you a meditation that I've crafted myself over the last week in regards to transitioning. And transitioning is something that I'm going through in many ways at the moment, mostly to do with work and just lifestyle in general. So it made me think we all go through different transitions at various points in our lives. Some transitions are quite big deals: jobs, moving house, relationships, perhaps a spiritual practice that you integrate into your life. Or they could be, smaller transitions, transitioning to a healthier diet or anything else. Use your imagination. But yeah, I'd like to share this little meditation that I've been doing myself over the last week to really understand what transitioning is, how I'm approaching it, and whether I could utilize some tools to make it a more effective and meaningful process so I can understand myself better. So I welcome you to sit down, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths in. Do whatever you need to feel settled in your body. And just bring to mind something that you're either transitioning towards or away from at the moment. And like I said, this doesn't have to be something big. It could be something that you would consider insignificant compared to something else. But in reality, it is still a transition for you. And now think about the kind of energy that you're meeting that transition with. Are you wanting this transition to be over as soon as possible because it's uncomfortable or challenging? Or are you sitting gracefully with this transition and letting it play out naturally in its own time and its own way because you know that you're going to get to the other end of it eventually? Don't be too hard on yourself if it's the latter, because I think it's completely normal that we don't necessarily enjoy being in the unknown. It is much safer to be here or there. But perhaps pondering a couple of things to make this transition smoother for you. Could you invite more patience into this transition? Could you invite more compassion into this transition, first and foremost toward yourself? Could you move with this transition a little more gracefully by embracing the idea that you're exactly where you're meant to be? And knowing that learning all these things about yourself along the way is part of the transition to the thing you're either going toward or transitioning away from. I welcome you to place your hand over your heart. Take a deep breath in. Slowly let it go. And reminding yourself that transitions aren't always necessarily easy, but they are part of life. They are part of a bigger process that is unfolding, where we have the opportunity to integrate some really nice techniques, some really great themes and concepts such as patience and compassion, in order to make this easier for us and to enjoy being somewhere in the unknown. Take another deep breath in and just let go of all of the things we've discussed now. Free yourself from all the thoughts. And when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes. And just thank yourself for taking some time to do that. And if anything came up for you, I always find it's helpful to write it down and reflect on it through the week. Go over those little steps. And I hope that this makes whatever you're transitioning towards or away from a much more enjoyable and easy process.